Question, Coach Tritty, can you give some presentation tips when creating slides? Example, one idea per slide for both. Okay. So I'm not, that's like, can you explain presenting? So I will say this for the context of the video that would be on the about page, which is kind of the theme of today's talk, is I would look at each of the core components of what you offer, right? So I'll use the school games as an example. So I'll probably end up making a video at some point to explain what the school games is. And inside of it, I'll be like, in order, I'll say, we have a weekly call where I answer your questions. I have one day mastermind per month that I drop, and I would show them the mastermind that I drop, where we talk with all the best people, and all of those content, all that content is relatable to you because you also have a community. We also have the community itself of other people. We've got experts inside that can help you with all sorts of things like content, like paid ads, like whatever. And finally, you get the platform itself, right? So I'd have 5 core components. Here's each one of them. You get all of them. Isn't this nice? Right? Like that. I would keep it as simple as humanly possible. Because fundamentally, you just like each of the components in and of themselves should be worth more. Like you should work to make each of the components worth more than the price. So that because fundamentally, that is why some element or some segment of the population will buy because of one of the components. Some people just start the school games because they're like, oh, I can hop on a Q&A call with Alex. Some people are like, dude, these one-day masterminds are insane. That's why I would just pay that alone to be able to get those. Some people, they're like, I would just use school as a software. Like I like it's the best software that's out there for managing a community. Some people are like, I want the course so that it explains, step by step. Some people want the internal support of the community. Everybody has a different thing that they want. And we know that for some people that will nudge them over the edge. And we want to clearly, and I'll say this again, clear beats clever every time. Just be as clear as humanly possible. Use the lowest grade level possible. Use no lingo or jargon because the point is to convert people who are not in your world. Is to convert people who you want to get into your world. So you can't use words from your world outside of your world and expect these people to understand it. And part of the reason the books, in my opinion, are really good is because I don't use jargon. I break down what the jargon means. Even advertising, like just letting people know about stuff. That's all it is, right? An offer is what you give in exchange for money. That's it, right? It's like I try to use and repeat those colloquialisms throughout so that people understand what we're talking about, right? So if you can break down what the features are or the components of your offer in your community into what it really means, like you'd explain it to a 5-year-old, you will get way more people to convert because they'll understand without having to translate in their minds.